Our very last new lesson for math literacy is 9C, exponential modeling. This formula is a little strange looking. That Q0 just means the amount that you start with. R is the rate, T is time. We're just going to read these problems and substitute into them the information given and come up with an answer. The population of a town is 80,000, so that's my Q0. It has a growth rate of 4%. Write a function to model this situation. 80,000 times 1 plus 0.04 to the t power. Determine the population in 6 years. 80,000 times 1 plus 0.04 to the 6th power. Put that in your calculator. You can go ahead and say this is 1.04 in here if you want to. 80,000 times 1.04 to the 6th. Here's 80,000, open parentheses, 1.04, close parentheses, housetop 6. My answer is 101,225, 101,225.5. I don't know what my math lab does about the rounding, because you know you can't have a fractional part of a person. So I would think they would do 101,226. You just got to check on this and see. Number 2, population of a different town is decreasing at a rate of 2% per year. So that function is 40,000 times 1 minus 0.02 to the t. Determine the population in 5 years. So this one we're going to put in our calculator. We have 40,000, open parentheses, 1 minus 0.02, close parentheses, housetop 5, enter. The population is decreasing, so after 5 years they've got fewer people than they started with. They have 36,156.8. Number 3, between 1980 and 2010, the growth rate for a number of employees at Alexander Steel Company was 3% per year. If the number of employees in 1980 was 200, what was the number of employees at the end of 2010? The rate is 3%. From 1980 to 2010 is 30 years. When you put that in your calculator, you have 485.5. The very last, oh no, I'm just getting ahead of myself. Number 4, between 1950 and 2000, inflation rate was about 4.5% per year. If the cost of feeding a family of 4 was $200 in 1950, what was it in the year 2000? Well, that's 50 years. Y equals, it was $200 times 1 plus 0.045, that's 50 years. Put that in your calculator, come out with $1,806.50. Now the very last one. Determine the graph of each of the following. Determine if the graph of each of these would be increasing or decreasing. Well, you look at this number inside of parentheses. If it's more than 1, it's increasing. If it's less than 1, it's decreasing. That's all you got to do. That's going to make it increase. That's going to make it decrease.